3 years into this thing, I never would have expected that there would be a Breezeway blend of not only rum, but of Hamilton rum.
I'm Ed Hamilton. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. Aloha, welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I'm Ed Hamilton, and I want to introduce the guy that made me famous, Spike.
This is a weird turn of events. How am I being brought onto my own show?
Well, before I appeared on your YouTube videos, a lot of people had no idea what I looked like.
Oh, you were anonymous.
Well, I was just the guy, you know, Ed Hamilton. I didn't have my picture out a lot of places. I can't believe the number of people that I've met go, yeah, I saw you on Spike's Breezeway.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm in the friggin' grocery store. People come up to me. And liquor stores.
Yeah, well, I'm
and
sure.
bars.
Sure, liquor stores and bars, yeah.
Yeah.
You and I have been talking about a project.
We have.
And so where are we with that project?
I just got it bottled, and so we have Spike's Breezeway blend. This is the first bottle of Spike's Breezeway blend.
Can you even believe this?
I can't.
You can or can't?
I can't.
You can.
But I love the label, the artwork on the front, got a little story on the back. There have been 176 cases of this, multiply that by 12, give you the number of bottles that have been bottled so far. We got more coming.
Okay.
But this is from the first batch.
Wow.
I'm excited to taste it.
Neither of us have tasted
No.
the final product.
No, I just got this.
I'm like,
But-
my heart's beating. I never would have expected that there would be a Breezeway blend.
But I have to say, you've been a pleasure to work with and everything. Typically, these projects take much longer
right.
than anybody expects, and it's hard to keep up with the timeline.
Being a graphic designer and an artist myself, I did farm out the label, so I do have to recognize the artist. Her Instagram is 50s_vintage_dame. Follow her on Instagram. She does incredible artwork for not only now Hamilton and the Breezeway, but also for people like Hidden Harbor and all kinds of stuff.
Before we taste this,
Okay.
I saved some of the last blend that you and I worked on. This is a blend of my Jamaican Blonde, which is a blend of 1-year-old and some different marks from Worthy Park that were aged in St. Lucian rum barrels in upstate New York. And I ended up bottling it as Jamaican Blonde. All the color in the blonde is natural from the wood.
Okay.
There's no added color. It's a different blend, different rums, different marks than my gold or my black. And then the other rum that I really like that bartenders forced me to do for daiquiris was the White Stash.
Everybody loves the White Stash.
So we put those two together to give it a little more character, but not too much. Everybody loves daiquiris. But the problem with a daiquiri to me and a lot of other people is they go down too fast.
Seriously, I'm always like, that was so delicious, but it's just like...
Yeah, well, give me another one.
Yeah.
And then by the third one, you're going, I shouldn't be drinking this third one already. Maybe we should look at a long drink, adding seltzer water or something to it to extend it a little bit so you can drink a couple of them while you watch Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. When we finally got to a blend that we liked, and we said, okay, this is what we want to do. That is a blend of 90 and 87 proof rum.
Okay.
But we agreed it was a little high proof. Maybe we ought to go a little lower. So we're down to a more respectable 85 proof.
Right.
So they did this as production. If you will indulge me on time, let's have a sip of the old blend. And then we'll open this and taste it side by side. But I'm getting thirsty. The lights are really hot here tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of heat there, but delicious.
You want to do the honors?
Open the thing?
Yeah.
We're opening the first bottle. By the way, this is weird being on this side.
Want to be on this side?
No, that's too late. We're too deep in this now.
Go.
Okay.
Now you're my right-hand man.
There it goes. There goes the top of the capsule. And of course,
It's a cork.
it's a cork. So,
A tightly fitting cork. I love that sound.
dude, like my heart's beating right now. It's pounding.
So you don't spill it while your heart is beating. That's got the aroma. So this glass, you notice, is very different than this glass.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck. There is a wild difference between that and this.
So this was just
Our approximation. Yeah, right.
But in this, we're blending the high proof white rum into the lower proof aged Jamaican rum.
Okay.
And then diluting it down over 5 days to 85 proof. The idea was it would go into other drinks besides a daiquiri. I mean, I'm sure it'd make a great daiquiri.
I'm so excited to try that in a daiquiri. It's so good.
Let's make a daiquiri.
Here's some stuff. Where you going?
I'm gonna walk around.
Where? Oh, you gonna go over on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna do that through the mat.
Do. And we're back to the normal situation. Dude, it's weird how much more comfortable I feel on this side of the bar. Dude, Breezeway rum.
Well, let's.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things that we've talked about is encouraging other people to give us their ideas. How are you using this rum?
Yeah, totally.
Once you can find it. It's not going to be easy to find right away. The first shipment left today for California,
Okay.
and there will be a shipment going to Florida shortly. Other states, it's going to take a little bit of time. You're going to have to go to your local liquor store, show them a picture of this, and we'll have a download so you can get a picture of this and a list of all the distributors. Then you can go to your local liquor store, tell them who the distributor is, and then the store will order it.
So it should be pretty easy to get it if you just put a little work in.
You got to pull a little bit. We got to push a little bit. Nothing happens easily.
Yeah.
Distributors.
Can I have another lime, please?
Yeah. Even the small distributors are working with over 1,000 SKUs.
Okay.
They got wine and all kinds of other things. So until somebody asks for something, they're not running out there and saying, "Hey, we got to go have this." Talked about. I'm pretty lucky. I've never had a bad product. So distributors, when they say, "Oh, there's new Hamilton rum," yeah, okay. As soon as we get somebody asking for it, we'll bring it in. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's available. It is going to come. If there is a store that has any other Hamilton rum already, they already know who the distributor is. It's just a matter of going in and asking them. Get your friends to go in and ask them.
Yeah,
Get your mother, your mom,
Yeah.
your ex-wife.
Your friend's mom.
If distributors get calls and ask, they will do it. How much simple syrup you doing?
I want to go 3/4 per drink. You good with that?
Yeah, go 1.25 ounces total, and that's fine. I use a little bit less than 3/4.
Yeah,
just because I'm sweet enough already.
And then we need 2 ounces, right?
2 ounces per.
Yeah, per. Don't worry, I'm not trying to shortchange you here.
After all the time I waited for this.
I know. All right. This is the first daiquiris ever made with the Breezeway blend. I am beside myself. And I'm not gonna do like the saline solution or anything like that. I just want it to be a pure, traditional daiquiri.
But you do have the cool ice.
Well, this is normal ice.
Oh, it's normal ice.
It's normal filtered ice.
Oh, it's filtered. It's
Yeah.
filtered. It's not good Orange County water ice.
No.
Orange County water system finest.
I don't know how real bartenders do that all night.
They don't.
Oh.
They get the apprentice to come in towards the end of the shift. They do all kinds of things. They work out. When's the last time you worked out?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how many bartenders avidly work out.
quite a few.
Really?
Well, they get ready for their shifts and they're doing exercises. And there's a whole program at Tales of the Cocktail.
Like warm-up programs?
Yeah, warm-up programs and stretching and getting prepared and mentally and physically for your shift. It's a profession. You got to be prepared.
I apologize, bartenders.
And say, I'm not a bartender.
Yeah. I never warm up for this. Well, actually, I usually have a couple drinks before.
And we didn't.
No, we didn't. We went into this dry. What a beautiful color. It's very reminiscent of the White Stash. Cheers.
Cheers. You're
First-
shaking.
Thanks. I know, I'm so excited.
Wow. It's the best daiquiri I've had all day.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
This is
But
not,
don't take it from me. Find a bottle, try it yourself.
find a bottle. I could go on here and like hype up this thing that is not that good. I'm telling you, that's one of the best daiquiris I've ever had in the history of my daiquiri having history.
So at 85 proof, it doesn't overwhelm the drink.
No, not at all.
It's balanced.
Dude, that is so good.
The only thing that we need to do is get a bigger glass. This glass is a little small. So maybe we need to make something, a long drink, seltzer water or something. Otherwise, we're gonna have 3 of these by the time you finish shooting this, and
Will be a mess.
one of us will.
Well,
I got more ballast.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy with this.
This is the first time you've tasted it also, right?
Yeah, I've tasted pre-production.
Right.
I haven't tasted production. Notice this says rum.
Yeah. How come?
So if it goes to Canada, you have to have the word rum, R-H-U-M, on the label.
Oh.
And so I made that adjustment after we did our thing, so that if it's requested in Canada, I can say, sure, no problem, I'm label compliant. How many cases would you like me to ship to you?
And it's got a little story on the back of the label.
QR code where you'll be able to click on that and it'll tell you where to get it. And it'll have a picture of the bottle so you can walk into the grocery or into your liquor store with your phone and say, this is what I'm looking for. We'll be able to have people upload their drinks, their recipes. On the next time we print labels, if we find a really good recipe, we can print it on the back of the label and somebody will have their name printed on the back of the label.
We will be doing a contest for best cocktail using the Breezeway blend, and then potentially your recipe could end up on the back of the bottle.
We haven't figured out all the details yet, but we're making it up as we go.
But also, like, even before we get to that, we will be doing a whole series on just cocktails made with this rum. So if you want to participate, start coming up with some recipes, leave them in the comments below once you get a hold of the bottle. Are you as excited about this as I am?
I'm excited. I can tell you're excited. I am excited. I love it's got a slight color to it.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a white rum. It's got a little bit of character. It's not your white rum. It's a blend. Yeah, I'm happy. Let's make another drink.
All right, so what's the next drink?
I brought a lemon.
A lemon. I'm gonna swap the ice.
Spike's really learned how to make a cocktail. I'm sure you saw some of his early attempts at cutting limes and things, and the mango was probably the funniest thing he tried to cut on the show. He's got it down, got a good sharp knife, spiffy strainer. Yeah, I'm really proud of everything he's been able to do and get this up to where we are today. I don't know if you can see this. He's even got a Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour cutting board. How cool is that? Many of you have been watching Spike's for a year or two, almost 3 years now. And it's really been inspirational to me and other people to see somebody grow into this and come up with better drinks. Always good historical facts, little things that even if you've studied this industry for many years, you didn't know. So, oh, he's back.
I'm back. What are you talking to them about?
Just some shit.
Okay, I brought some seltzer.
What's the difference between seltzer and club soda?
Minerals?
Minerals. And you never know what they've added unless you read everything on the can.
Which one's better?
Depends on what you like.
Oh, I think I like club soda better.
You like blondes or brunettes?
Yes.
That's the right answer.
All right, this is the last sip.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Okay, and we're just gonna kind of freestyle a cocktail here. What's the plan? We're gonna do a lemon?
Daiquiri, basically, daiquiri recipe made with lemon would be called a rum sour.
So what do you want to do? Same kind of thing? 1 ounce?
Yeah, let's do the same thing and then use a taller glass, add the seltzer water to it.
So 1 1/4?
Yeah, 1 1/4. So what I typically do is take recipes and then I back off things like the sugar until I get to a point where I really like it. Like the daiquiri, with a little less sugar. Did you miss any sugar?
No.
Right. These corks are actually a synthetic. One of the things I like about the synthetic cork, they don't have any organic material like bugs in them.
Oh, okay.
And,
oh my God.
Yeah, well, that happens. That's okay.
All right.
I have a friend, Phil.
Guaranteed no bugs in the corks.
Yeah, well, Phil was bottling rum and he had real corks and he loved them. You know, that's what he wanted.
Right.
But he found there were bugs in the bottom. Well, the cork had bugs in the porous in the porosity, pores in the pores of the cork.
Yeah.
With the alcohol, they would die and fall into the bottom of the bottle, and people said, hey, I got bugs in my bottle. And he goes, I didn't put any bugs in there. Yeah, they came out of the cork. Synthetic cork, you don't get that. And they won't deteriorate over time like some of the other ones. I mean, you got some old bottles around here with corks and stuff. and then you find that they deteriorate.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back to 4 ounces of rum.
Okay.
Let's make the drink and then top it with the seltzer. Isn't that how professional bartenders do it?
That is the way they do it.
Yeah, you know more professional bartenders. You've had more on your show than I know.
That's
Well, I don't
true.
know about no.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that either.
I know quite a few professional bartenders.
And I swapped the ice, so now we're here with the good pebble ice. Another shake. You want to shake it?
No, go ahead. I'm not a cocktail shaker. Is there anybody in particular that you said that's how to shake and followed them?
I think Kelly taught me how. Kelly Merrill.
Oh, you have to say it's Kelly. Yeah. If you don't follow Kelly,
Old Man Merrill on Instagram.
is that what he is, Old Man Merrill?
Yeah, from Disneyland Resorts.
I recommended a friend of mine called me today and said, "Hey man, you got time for a drink?" And I said, "Oh, I really wish I did." But he's in Anaheim, and I said, "Well, go to Trader Sam's. It's right behind the Disney Hotel. You get a 3-hour parking permit. You know, it looks like they're going to charge you $25 or $30 or $40 for parking, but they don't,
Right.
because you can get it validated in the bar." And he says, "Well, what do I order?" I said, "Well, don't order anything on the menu.
Correct.
When they ask you what you want, say, what would you serve at Hamilton? You'll be fine."
Oh, wow.
It's a tip.
It's a status move right there.
And if you have any comments and you don't like what they serve you, it's Spike and the camera.
All right. Cheers.
That stands up to it.
Yeah. It's very good.
That works.
It's a good drink.
We can drink a whole drink. Because the daiquiri went pretty quick.
Yeah.
We're pretty thirsty guys here.
This could, of course, stand to be a little bit more complex of a cocktail. But,
Sure, but
it's light, refreshing.
I'm a simple guy. We got 3 ingredients. 4, actually.
It just proves, I think, the versatility of that rum.
Are you happy with it?
I'm ecstatic with the rum. I'm super excited. So if you are interested in this rum,
You should have a link right in here.
oh, where?
Follow the link.
Okay.
It'll give you a picture of the bottle and a list of all the distributors. Use QR codes on your show.
Sure.
Click the QR code, pause your TV,
Bling.
click the QR code, put it right up here in the middle of the frame.
Oh,
So when you stop it, or maybe down a little bit, so when you stop it, people can still see it,
okay.
right?
Sure. Sure.
But follow the QR code.
Is that long enough for you guys? That's what she said. Request the rum at your local liquor store. If you live in the Costa Mesa, Orange County, Southern California area, it will be available almost immediately at High Time.
High Times in a few other places, but in Florida, Liquor Locker in Sarasota will have it.
Okay.
So by the time you see this show, it'll be at Liquor Locker in Sarasota and High Times.
Yeah, this is DIY. This is punk rock. So if you want to be part of the movement, request it.
You got to get involved.
Get involved. Start making cocktails with it. Show us some recipes, and then we'll start featuring them on the show. So if you've enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and if you don't hit that subscribe button,
You won't be subscribed.
oh.
Thanks. And thank you, Spike, for making me famous.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you for producing this incredible rum.
Well, let's have some more rum.
Yeah.